What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this one, we got a clip of a Yes Prime Minister. I am watching the show on my Patreon. I'm watching the full episodes. If you guys would like to check out my reactions to full episodes, Patreon link is in the description. Hit the link, subscribe, and you can come in. I watched Yes Minister. Now I'm on Yes Prime Minister. I have seen this clip, but I did want to post it because I thought it was such a great clip, and I absolutely loved this episode. But that's why PM needs to have a political advisor independent from civil servants. Before we jump in, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to smash subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and let's get right to it.
Prime Minister, your chief political advisor is on the phone.
Oh, thank you. Put her through. Dorothy.
Prime Minister, I'm doing a paper on this civil service pay claim, but if it's really urgent, I can give you an immediate response.
Yes, please. What's your answer?
I haven't got an answer, more a series of questions.
For me?
For Sir Humphrey. The claim is clearly self-serving and inappropriate, and is significant for the questions it leaves unanswered.
Right.
And as I say, civil service pay has fallen significantly behind comparable jobs in industry.
What comparable jobs?
Well, it's quite a complex formula, but it has been generally accepted for some time.
Well, I understand that a permanent secretary earns over £45,000 a year. And the cabinet secretary and the permanent secretary of the Treasury earn in excess of £51,000.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're right. What you mean? Maybe you're right. You don't know how much money you make. You don't know what show up on your paycheck. Yeah. Now you know. You just can't say it right because then you look dumb.
Do you know how much you earn, Frank, or has it just slipped your memory back?
Yes, but if that's what industry is paying...
What do you think, Humphrey?
Well, it's not for me to say, Prime Minister. I have a vested interest, and Sir Frank is in charge of civil service pay, aren't you, Frank?
I love so much how he just let Sir Frank drown. He did not throw him a life jacket. He didn't throw him anything that could possibly save Sir Frank. He just let him drown in this moment.
Prime Minister, may I ask?
Yes.
Sir Frank, what deduction do you make for job security?
I beg your pardon?
Top people in industry can get sacked, pushed out in takeovers, their firms can go bust, but your jobs are guaranteed.
Well, there are swings and roundabouts.
What are the roundabouts?
Pressure, long hours.
Don't those happen in industry?
And industrial leaders have to take decisions and stand by them.
So do civil servants.
Oh, really? I thought the ministers took the decisions.
And the blame. That's the deal, isn't it?
Yes, well, ministers do.
They just civil servants just try to manipulate the ministers into making the decision they want them to make. And then if it's a bad decision, civil servants don't get the blame. Ministers get the blame. And so he like, hey, we do stand by our decisions. Oh, why are you making it? I thought the minister's supposed to be making decisions. So this is exactly why Hacker needed her next to his side so she could call out all the BS that Hacker be missing.
Of course, take the decisions, but civil servants have to decide how to carry it out.
Like a secretary deciding how to lay out a letter.
Yes. I think Sir Humphrey knows what I mean.
Well, it's up to you, Frank. You're in charge of civil service pay.
What about the service element?
Service element? What do you mean, service element?
Hacker don't have no idea, bro. Hacker just listening to her. He don't know nothing about the questions he asking. He just asking whatever she tell. I mean, they are good questions that, but he don't see. This is why he need her.
There is a strong element of service about the job, isn't there?
Absolutely.
Rewarded by CBs and KCMGs and knighthoods. Sir Frank.
To an extent.
You see, Prime Minister, I wonder whether we shouldn't compare civil servants with directors of charities rather than industry. I think they get about 17,000 a year on average rather than 75,000.
That's an interesting proposal.
Oh, no, I don't think... We'd never recruit. I mean, morale would plummet. I'm sure Sir Humphrey would agree.
Humphrey?
Well, it's my opinion that Sir Frank is in charge of civil service.
Sir Humphrey did him so dirty. He did him so wrong. You could just feel Sir Frank squirming and reaching and praying for a life jacket that Sir Humphrey will not throw.
I do think that the Prime Minister is entitled to an answer, Frank.
And then there's the question of indexed pensions.
Oh, well, those were agreed a long time ago.
But they're still of considerable value, aren't they?
Oh, value, yes, but modest.
I have an estimate here that it would cost £650,000 to buy back a permanent secretary's pension.
Oh, that's absurd.
How would you value it?
About 100,000.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll make you a deal, Frank. The government will buy back your pension and anyone else's who's willing to sell at your own valuation. We'll pay you £100,000 in cash for your pension rights, okay?
I was talking off the top of my head.
Yeah, we know where you was talking from. Now you want to give us the real valuation of that pension? Because a hacker called you on your bluff. Yeah, 100K? I will give you 100K. I know, my bad. It was 650.
It could be. That is, I haven't calculated it myself.
The figure of 650,000 comes from the Society of Insurance and Pension Actuaries.
Yes. But when it was agreed, I am sure it was nothing like that.
Well, what about this for an idea? An indexed pension could be an alternative to honours. Every civil servant could choose which way he wanted to take his reward, honours or cash.
But that's preposterous.
Why?
Yes, why?
Well, it would put them in an impossible position. What about those who already have honours?
It's quite simple. They could choose whether to renounce their honour or whether to renounce their pension indexing. What do you think, Sir Humphrey? Or will you be Mr. Appleby?
Oh, will you be Mr. Appleby? You want to give up your honors, Sir Humphrey?
I'm sure that Sir Frank has gone into this very thoroughly.
No, not thoroughly enough. After all, you'd stand to gain quite a lot personally from this if it went through, wouldn't you?
Prime Minister, that is not a consideration.
You mean you'd be happy to be personally excluded from this rise? I know the Cabinet Secretary would be. Wouldn't you, Humphrey?
Well, of course. The question is, in essence, not as a president, thinking of the service as a whole, from the long term.
I loved her in that episode, man. That's exactly who Hacker need by his side every day of the week. Y'all, if y'all haven't checked out the show, y'all need to watch, bro, because it's such a good show that I feel like exposes exactly how government works, bro, behind the scenes. The ministers ain't the one in power. It's the civil service pulling on the strings. But that's all we got for this reaction. If you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up. Check out the next one. And I will see you guys next time.